hard work, trust, and responsibility. That's what it takes to become a member of our family here at Alpha Wolf Consulting Company. We were founded in 2011, and we strive every day to deliver the greatest service we possibly can to all of our clients. My name is Jacob Templeton, President of Alpha Wolf Consulting Company. Along with my highly skilled team, Amber Clark, Stacy Favors, Angie Dick, and Andrea Neville, we will make sure that we deliver you the service that you absolutely deserve. Our plan is to increase student involvement, revamp the department's image, and greaten information outsourcing. It is our belief that hitting these three things will make sure that the financial aid office at the University of West Georgia will take off and reach new heights to allow new and current students to gain all the information as well as access that information and make sure that everything they need is readily available. One of our senior consultants with Alpha Wolf Consulting is Miss Amber Clark. She graduated with a degree in marketing and management, runs our company background and our core values. She has been a part of the company for 7 years. Miss Angie Dick is also one of our senior consultants. She graduated with a degree of marketing with a minor in international business. Her role is recommendations and conclusions for Alpha Wolf Consulting, and she's been a part of the company for 6 years. Our vice president is Ms. Andrea Neville. She had graduated with a degree in marketing and finance with certificate in sales. She is in charge of our statement of need and references, and she has been part of the family at Alpha Wolf Consulting for a whole 7 years. Lastly, we have our Chief Technology Officer, Mr. Stacy Favors, who graduated with a degree in finance and accounting. He is in charge of all of our internal and external communications, and he's been with Alpha Wolf Consulting for 5 years.
Hello, I'm here today to talk to you about our company background and values. Alpha Wolf Consulting was founded in 2011. Our core values at Alpha Wolf Consulting include trust, responsibility, and hard work. We believe our success comes from the trust we have with our clients. Here at Alpha Wolf Consulting, it is important to us that our clients receive professional service. That's why we try to hire the best employees possible to help lead you in the right direction. We have also worked with worldwide companies such as Nike and Apple.
The University of West Georgia Financial Aid Department needs Alpha Wolf Consulting in order to improve their communication, increase participation among students and faculty members, and create an overall reliable image with an established level of trust and confidence between the faculty and the students. Lastly, I will send it over to Stacy with our internal and external communications.
Internal communication and external communication is a very important aspect in any business. The financial aid department utilizes face-to-face, telephone, and email in getting in contact with its clients and customers. We've reviewed all your strengths, weaknesses, and threats and opportunities as a business. Your strengths include customer service and customer reliability. Your weaknesses include poor brand management, lack of ideas, and long wait times. Your main threats include admissions and career services. Your opportunities include an online help desk and texting with customers. If you continue your strengths, minimize your weaknesses, and act on your opportunities, your company will see an exponential growth in the future.
Thank you. Now we will go over the recommendations that we here at Alpha Wolf Consulting have created in order to help improve the financial aid department's image, student involvement, and external communications. Our first recommendation would be to install a television that would not only allow for a greater visual appeal in the office, but it would also be a great way of communicating information to those who visited. Now there are flyers and pamphlets at arm's reach, but it is more likely for a student to pick up their phone while they wait than to pick up a pamphlet and start reading it. A television displaying information such as upcoming events and deadlines would be a surefire way to grab their attention and inform them of the various ways the department is there to assist them. It would allow the student to see the department far beyond tuition payments and instead see it as a department that is there to help them and assist them in various ways. Elevating the social media accounts would also be a good way to improve the department's image because the majority, if not the whole student body, receive their information through social media as a primary way. Elevating social media by properly naming the accounts so it's easy to be found when someone searches for it, as well as uploading consistently, will help improve the image of the department because it would make the students more aware of the department itself. Our second recommendation is to develop a leadership program. This leadership program would connect University of West Georgia students with incoming freshmen. They would become their mentors as they transition into college life by answering their questions. Questions such as how to make tuition payments and apply for scholarships. This would help improve student involvement because University of West Georgia students would see this as an opportunity to gain leadership experience that would look excellent on any resume or professional profile. Moving forward, we would also like to recommend taking advantage of interactive features that many social media platforms are now offering. This would help increase student involvement because many times students have questions, but they see it as a chore to have to go all the way to the office and ask the question, or many times it's simply just out of the way, especially for commuter students. This would help improve the student involvement because students would become more inclined and motivated to ask their questions, seeing that they would be able to get a response almost instantly. Our final recommendation would be to create engaging and exciting activities in order for students to feel motivated to attend, as well as offering incentives to those who participate. A few examples of engaging activities would be offering snacks at informational sessions, giving treats in exchange for following the financial aid department's social media accounts, or even dedicating an entire month to financial aid, such as Financial Aid February. Many times, these events are not engaging or bring in the attention of the students. So creating ways that would motivate them to attend would be an excellent way of improving external communications.
In conclusion, we believe that fixing student involvement, department's image, and information outsourcing are going to be the keys to success. It is the fact that helping student involvement will bring more students in, allow them to seek out the information, and get what they deserve. Fixing the department's image to make it more friendly, more user accessible, make it so that everyone, when they log on, they know exactly where to go and how to get there. And the information outsourcing, making sure all the information is readily available and everyone knows where to find it. We do believe here at Alpha Wolf Consulting that if you follow these 3 recommendations, everything will go smoothly and run just the way you will. So we'll lead you in the right direction. That's about it. Any questions? We also have some keychains available with our logo and our contact information to answer any of the questions you might have. Also, we hope that when you look at this keychain, it will remind you to stop by the financial aid office and look at everything there.
The question states, how much time and or effort does it take to put the recommendations into place? My response is, in order for our recommendations to be extremely accurate, we must put in as much time as necessary to ensure excellent quality.
The question is, tell me again how the increase in student involvement recommendation will improve our department or organization's image. That's a great question. Increasing student involvement by more activities and incentives is a great way to improve a department or organization's image because it really gets people aware of the importance of financial aid services.
Of course, there are risks in anything that you do. One of the risks that you'll definitely run into is the fact that these recommendations that we want to implement aren't going to take off on an extreme success right away. They're going to take some time. They're going to take some tweaking. We might have to figure out a different layout or mess with incentive plans for student involvement. But with the risks, there's also benefits. You learn what works and what doesn't. So I do believe that even though that these risks are here, everything will work out in the end.
Our next question asks, why would working with our consulting company be a smart choice and or investment? Now that is a very good question. Here at Alpha Wolf Consulting, we have been highly ranked amongst the world's most prestigious consulting firms. Each and every one of our consultants has had an excellent education that has very well prepared us and equipped us to succeed. Our team does its very best to listen to our clients in order to construct a personalized strategic plan perfect for them. It would be a smart investment because we, without a doubt, would be able to reach each and every one of the goals you would like to accomplish.
How can our recommendation of a technology-based visual aid help increase our student and member involvement for future growth? This recommendation can boost student involvement because it makes students more aware. As mentioned, there are brochures available to you in the financial aid department. However, our generation does everything through their smartphone or laptops. We are a technology-based generation, and this includes resumes, online banking, keeping up with daily events, etc. Students typically take online classes and would much prefer taking notes off of a PowerPoint than taking them by hand. With this said, most of us can't keep up with a printed document, such as a brochure, so a TV is virtually more interactive for students and members to keep up with upcoming dates and events.